Designs. My name is Mary and I'm coming to you with midweek live. Okay, so midweek live, guys. I skipped our Saturday live. As you all know, yours truly was a tad unwell. Now, I've got on a couple of minutes early for a change. I'm always late. Today's early. Hey, very exciting. So I'm talking to nobody. Don't you love it when you get in early? Let's have a drink. Cheers, everyone. There you go. Okay, so here we are, guys, without live. Oh, very exciting. Excuse me. Hello, Gina. Hello, Gina, the lovely Gina. Hello. Just letting everyone know that I am here and well, finally. Well, no, I'm not really completely well. Hello, Green Butterfly. I'm still a little bit, doesn't matter. It's all good. Can't be healthy all the time. Hi, Corrine. Hi, lovely. Oh, guys, please give me colours. Oh, please give me colours. As you can see, we've already been playing with the wheel today. We've had a few anonymouses, and the lovely Jody is already up there. There you go. So, have I missed some chats here? Hello from Anne. Anne can't make it yet. Oh, well, we'll see. Hopefully she can make it. Lovely to have her. Hello, Jody. Lovely Jody. I know. I do apologize, guys. When it happens, it happens. And you know what? I did the big C test because I thought maybe it was that, but it really wasn't. Oh, thank you so much, Jody. I'm not Jody. Sorry, Gina and Jody, actually. Gina, for doing a super chat. Thank you so much. And the lovely Jody, who always looks after me on my website at www.wellcrochetdesigns.com. And who have I missed? Green for me, red for Anne. Anne running a little bit late, darling, is she? Green for green, green for green, green for green, and red for the lovely Anne, oh, the lovely Anne. So glad you're feeling better. Thank you very much. Now, I did do the big C test because I thought it was that, but it actually wasn't. It was a weird thing. I got really tired Friday afternoon about 4, and I never do. And I started to sleep, and I thought, unusual for me to sleep. And then I think I woke up around 8 or 9, smothered in temperature. And I was sick in the stomach, didn't eat for 24 hours. I think it was about 30-something hours. It was like nearly 2 days later. And I just drank water, and even that made me sick. So I don't know what it was, but it kind of settled. Still a little bit funny today, but I'm okay. I still can't work it out. I did lose 2 kilos. Be nice to keep those 2 kilos off. I like that. Nice to keep those 2 kilos off. And I just weighed myself literally before the live to see if I had lost weight because I was curious. And I did, and I lost 2 kilos. But then again, I didn't eat for, altogether it was a good 48 hours, 2 days worth. And I had, I think, toast on that 3rd day in the morning for breakfast. But that was about it. And then it just took days before it settled. Yesterday I had a massive meal which made my stomach feel blah. But otherwise, I'm feeling a lot better, and that happens. And well, I can't be well all the time. I'd love to say I'm perfect in every way and healthy and strong all the time, but yeah, no, I don't think so. But it wasn't the C test. We did the test. Mind you, apparently we found out those tests are faulty. So, you pay for these tests and you're hoping that they're not faulty. So fingers crossed they weren't faulty, but because it came back negative for me. So there you go. But, that's okay. Oh, Gina, you've done it again. You've done another super chat. You've done 2 today. Gina, thank you so much. Did you put your name down here? Honey, you didn't give me a colour. The lovely people who are on at the moment, please give me a colour. Karen, give me a colour. Raylene, give me a colour. Guys, the wheel is going to change next week. What? It'll still be there, but it's going to change to patterns only as of next week. Gina says yellow. The lovely Gina says yellow. Gina H. I have to put your last name if that's all right, hun, because we've got 2 of you guys. 2 Ginas, just to confuse me, huh? All right, Gina H. The lovely Gina. Oh, Karen. Look at the size of that super chat, Karen. You should not have done that much. Oh, honey, that's beautiful, but you really shouldn't have done so much. Oh, my gosh. Karen's done a massive super chat. Oh, my gosh. Karen, thank you so much. Dark blue for Karen. Oh, gosh. Karen. What is going on? Did you come into Tatslido? Did you win Tatslido, Karen? Yellow for Raylene. Oh, guys, I'm running out of time. I'm so slow today. Oh, my gosh. Raylene. And I'm going to go back and check everyone because I can't remember if you've all said what colours you want. Oh, holy moly. Karen. Gina said yellow. We've done Gina already. Thank you to anyone who has done super chats. Thank you, Crystal. Love your top. Thank you, Crystal, honey. That is actually a tutorial here. Oh, so go ahead and do it and have some fun. Watching on your iPhone, your phone, not your iPhone, but your phone. Yes, good on you, Green Butterfly. That's great. Oh, Karen, naughty Karen. Oh. It's to pay for the prizes. Oh, Karen, you didn't have to do that, honey. She's so cheeky, I tell you. She's such a good cheeky, but she's still cheeky. Karen gets all the colours. Karen gets all the colours, does she? Hello, Margaret, please give me a colour. You don't do Chats Lotto. You know what, Karen, you should, because I don't know. I really think you should. Neither do I. Look, I do. If I walk past one, I buy a ticket. But I don't go out of my way to find one. I don't really care. I really don't care for it because, you know, our parents played for like 100 years and I don't ever remember them winning anything worth winning. They have won little ones. They did win little ones, but nothing fancy. But there you go. Guys, thank you for joining me today. As you know, I've been unwell, but I'm back in action again to cause lots of good grief. And I'll call it good grief. Let's move over a little bit. Leave the wheel where it is right now. But let's talk about what's been happening this week on the channel. And as you know, you got the poncho. What? Pink for Margaret. Thank you, Margaret. Oh, I've got two Margarets on today. Margaret, we have Margaret, Anonymous Margaret. Well, we're trying to get her out of her shell. So let's put in Margaret B. We're trying to get her to chat with us. You said pink, didn't you? I hope so. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, wake up, Mary. Yes, you did. Thank you. Crystal. Oh, Crystal's done a super chat. Thank you so much, Crystal. Crystal, did you give me a colour, honey? I don't remember you giving me a colour. Claptrap, please give me a colour. Hello, and welcome. Thank you for your super chat, Crystal. Thank you so much. The poncho is lovely. I know, look, I'm going to be honest with everyone. I don't like it. Did I say that out loud? No, it's not that I don't like it. I'm not really keen on this stuff right here. It annoys the living daylights out of me, and it makes me itchy, and I just don't like that. I know it looks great. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like the look of it. I literally don't like that. Yuck. I'm not even going to talk about it because I don't like it. I know it's terrible. And you know what? We'll make another poncho in the future that'll be a little bit different. Yes, we will. And I don't know why I know why the camera's played up. I took this camera to the park to do the video and the footage of that and the photos. Oh my gosh, if you saw, I couldn't even take a video. I did take a video of it, but I wasn't allowed to upload it because there was too many number plates from people's cars on it. But just so I set up, it took me almost 40 minutes. It took me a few minutes to walk to the park, 40 minutes to set up, get it in the right angle. The sun kept annoying me, do this and that. By the time I set up, I was all perfect. I hadn't even noticed right behind a few feet down was a rubbish bin. I didn't think anything of it, massive rubbish bin. And then all of a sudden the council's truck comes past to collect the bin just when I was ready to start. So all you could see is me going, seriously, we're doing this now? And I wanted to upload it, but there were too many cars' number plates on it, so I couldn't do it. But it was funny because it just took so long. And there's the garbage man lifting up the bin right behind me and popping the garbage in the bin. And I hadn't have noticed it before. I didn't notice it before, but I couldn't upload the video. Or maybe I could find a way to, cover those number plates. But it was funny. You just had to see me. The look on my face went, seriously? I was so angry. Oh, and I've missed all the chat. Okay. Poncho is lovely. Thank you. Dark blue, please, for Corinne. Dark blue for Corinne. Corinne. Sometimes I say Corina, which is not even spelled the same way. It's actually Corina, I think, or something. I don't know why I'm saying this, guys. Karen, did I put your dark blue? I didn't, honey. You know what? You're going to have to share. with Karen. I don't like putting them on the share, but you did a lovely super chat today, so I'm going to pop you on share. Light blue for Crystal. Which Crystal's that Crystal? I have to check. Crystal. I only have one on, which is good. Well, it's not good. Well, it's nice to have two, but it's easier for me there. Claptrap says blue. I've only got a light blue, so you'll have to settle for that. Trap. Okay. Hate fringes too. Yes, don't like fringes at all. Braid the fringe. Oh, that could be fun. Don't know how to do fringes, but it's beautiful. Look, I do, and I didn't like it. I'm not a fringe person. We have only one red left. If you are not on the wheel, please let me know. Yeah, I wasn't happy with the fringe. But look, don't get me wrong. I do like the fact that you can wear that poncho many ways. You can actually wear it flat. You don't have to wear it with the fringes there. You can wear it like that. And you can wear it straight like that. Yeah. Oh, how am I going to put this? Oh, I've got to go up. You can wear it like that. And I've got to go down. That's my fan you see there. See the fan? Sorry. So you can wear it like that as well. But honestly, if I was going to pick a favorite, I would actually wear it down the middle. You can wear it on the side as well, if you like. But I'm more of a, you know, a part down the middle kind of person. You know, it depends on what you want. You know, it's entirely up to you, really. It's your poncho. You can wear it any way you like. And that's how I'd wear it. But that's me. And that's it, guys. That was the first, well, actually, that was the only item we uploaded this week. There is another one coming up tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, I accidentally, when I first started practicing tomorrow's, and I've lost a pin. Oh, here it is. There's a needle, not a pin. When I first started practicing this, I accidentally used St. Patrick's Day colours. So I've got two. One for St. Patrick's Day and one for Valentine's. What? Two pin cushions. Love the poncho. Thank you, Bonnie. Oh, Claptrap has done a super chat. Claptrap, thank you very much. You're already on the wheel. Thank you so much for that. Hello, Bonnie, the lovely Bonnie. Lovely to have you here. So there we go. These are our pin cushions. And there's my needle. Check it out. I don't know if you can see the needle right there. Oh, I can't even put it. Where can I put it? Right there. There it is. Oh, so the Love Heart pin cushion. Now, yours truly used Bendigo Woolen Mills for this one, cotton, 8 ply, DK weight, or a number 3 overseas. So that one there, I didn't really mean to do some Paddy's Day colour. I didn't mean to. What I meant to do was pick up 2 colours near me, and I thought, oh, green's nice. And I just started doing, and I ended up with St. Patrick's Day. Then I thought I filled this up a little bit. Let's fill it up a little bit more. We'll do this one as a tutorial, which this is a tutorial you're getting tomorrow. You might even get it tonight if I'm fast enough. But I think tomorrow at this stage. So you'll be getting this one tomorrow, which is this one, but it's a thicker cotton in front. It's still Bendigo at the back. It's still 8 ply, but it's sort of a dense. I don't really like it. But I had it in my stash somewhere. I couldn't find my red Bendigo, which I know is around here somewhere. So I just picked up whatever red I had for the tutorial because I didn't want to spend hours looking for the cotton. So that is the one you're getting as a tutorial tomorrow for Valentine's Day. And that's the one that if you wanted to make it for St. Patrick's Day, you can. Entirely up to you. Now, if you look carefully at the yarn here, you can't really see much of the stitching, being the fact that these 2 yarns are the same density, if that makes any sense. Density. But this one here, you can see it because that is a really thick or solid yarn, whereas Bendigo's a lot softer. Bendigo you use a lot for tops and clothes, yeah? But this stuff here I wouldn't use as a top. It's too thick and dense for a top. So I would suggest using the same yarn if you're going to use it. Now, a lot of people tend to use up whatever they've got in their stash. But I would actually use the same type of yarn. Yeah. All right. Just wanted to let you know that's coming tomorrow. Yay. That should have been ready probably for Monday. And the poncho should have been done by last Friday. It goes to show how sick I was. And I just skipped them both because I thought, yeah, I'm too unwell. Then I thought, oh, I'll leave the love heart for Monday. Guess what Monday is? It's Valentine's Day. I think it's Valentine's Day Monday. So I thought, oh, I better get it out tonight. So either I get it out tonight or first thing in the morning. More likely tomorrow morning you will see it after I get a few pictures. I don't have any photos. So I better go and get some photos. But I tell you what, I'm loving going off to the park. And I did that video footage you see on this pattern here. I did that footage at the park. Now, it's okay when there's no one around, but I tell you what, I had one car bipping the horn at me. They must have thought that I was like a celebrity, or there was a celebrity there. And this car's beeping the horn at me and waving, and I'm thinking, yeah, I don't know who you are. And I'm waving back. So maybe doing it at a park right opposite the main road, not a good idea. But maybe a nice deep park deep inside somewhere else would have been better, but not like local. But there you go. So I did have a lot of fun taking the video there. It was actually, I think it might have been 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning, because that day was supposed to be 39 degrees, which is pretty hot here for Melbourne. Not 39. Let's try 31 degrees. Where we get 39 from? Which is pretty hot. And I thought, let's take the video first thing in the morning, because it was cool. It was like 18 degrees. It wasn't that cool. Actually, it was quite warm, really. And I was working up a sweat after a while. But it was good fun while I was there. People beeping horns at me. It was very funny. People are waving at me as they're walking past. I had a lady get out of her car because she was, you know, dropping her little one off to neighbours, and they were going to drive. They had the school bags and everything. And they get out the car and they're all just staring at me. Who's that? Who's she recording? Just me. Recording me. But it was funny, you know. And I'd like to have recorded all of that in the background, because that was funny. But the truck with the rubbish bin truck, that was even funnier. Oh, that was funny. All right, so I lost all the chat. I lost a lot of chat. Oh my gosh. Okay, so glad to be here. We got that great, so cute. Thank you, Corrine. Love the hearts. Thank you, Bonnie. Do you have a tutorial that only uses 2 skeins of 4 weight? For what exactly, Crystal? For the heart? Is that what you mean, honey? If you mean for the heart, the 4 weight, you can use a 4 weight. It just means that you actually, your heart will be bigger. Your pin cushion will be bigger. So you can use whatever yarn you like. Just be wary if you're not using the same kind of yarn, that your sizing is going to come out different. Good words, Mary. Yes. Okay. Going to be great to use when blocking squares. Yes, going to be great when you use blocking squares. Your nails match your shirt. Well, that was actually planned. I took the shirt with me. I took the shirt with me to the nail place, and I said to the guy, right, gotta give me these nails. He matched it up for me, and we went off into the nails. Silver Wings, hello from UK, hello from Melbourne, Australia. Silver Wings, you sound like you're new. Karen's giving us red and green hearts. Yay for our hearts. Thank you, Karen. You are our celebrity. I'm just boring old me, Margaret, but if anybody wants to call me a celebrity, that's their business. Maybe they watch your teaching. No, they were just beeping the horn because they saw the stand, they saw the camera, they're thinking, who is she recording? But I was recording myself. That's weird. Hello all, I made it, Paula, the lovely Paula, you made it. Lovely to have you here. Would 150 grams or Aran chunky yarn be enough for a beanie or something like that? I'm thinking of buying a little bit of yarn for someone's birthday. 150 grams is plenty. In fact, it's probably too much for a chunky beanie. I think it's plenty. Perfect. If you're making just the beanie, yes, with 150 grams chunky, you can make a small cowl. This one here, the Abbey Road, that's 100 grams. And I made the V-stitch cowl, the little cowl that you see. Oh, I've got one somewhere. Let me think about that. I made the V-stitch cowl on my website. If you want to check it out, www.wowcrochetdesigns.com. And it is a V-stitch cowl, and it's just a 1 skein cowl. So, yeah, you can use 150 grams weight for anything, really. Well done. I was hoping you just did it. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Bonnie. Are we talking about just did the recording? I'm not sure. But anyway, guys, this pattern is coming tomorrow, our freebie from me to you. And thank you so much for joining. And also, special thank you to everyone who sent me beautiful messages while I've been unwell. Beautiful private messages and some public messages. I thank you all. I wanted to go through and thank them one by one. It took me forever. It took me forever. So there you go. But thank you so much for that. And I'm better now and I'm back. I hope I'm better. I don't want to get sick anymore. I don't like being sick. I don't like being sick. I'm going to sit here and cry in the corner. I'm going to sulk in the corner. Suck my thumb and sulk in the corner. Guys, we are going to talk about our very next project coming up. I get too excited, don't I? I don't know. You was... oh, yes, I was a little bit, honey. I missed out on the last live because I was unwell. But I'm back. And it was just a stomach bug, I'm assuming. I don't know, guys. I'm going to have to put the fan on. It's like 100 degrees here today. Exaggerating by a few million. But it's pretty warm. If that's too loud, just let me know, guys. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's play the model. Okay, I can't do model. But but it's nice and cool now. Okay. Well, I'm very excited today because I feel like it is really loud, that fan. Holy moly, let's move it over a little bit. And there you go. Oh, I'm going to show you that in a minute. Oh, it's got caught on my clothes. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Middle Earthens, hello, you're late again. Yes, you are, Middle Earthen. But you know what, Middle Earthen, there is still one spot left there on the red. I thought it was my darn phone again. Oh, no, it's all good. I'm happy to turn it off in a minute. Just give me 2 seconds. Look at me, I'm playing model. Oh, yeah, I'm such a model. No, I just want to cool down. Forget the models. That'll do. That'll do. See the fan? All right, let's turn it off. It's really loud. See how much noise it makes turning on and off? Bang, bang, bang. You'll take it, will you, Middle Earthen? Okay, that's yours, girlie. All right. Okay, as of next week, am I yelling? I'm so sorry. You know what? No one's home. It's quiet. I can yell all I like. Usually I have to refrain from being noisy, but I still do be noisy because that's in my character. And no one's home today. It's great. It's an empty house. I can make as much noise as I like. Shall we put some music on and dance? I'll just fall over right there. I do get very excited, guys, and I am today because I feel like missing that last live has not just put me back in a sense, but it actually has helped me get a little bit forward, give me some time to not do anything. I sat on the couch probably 2 days worth, just like a blob watching movies. And I can tell you a few movies I watched, but I can't tell you all of them because I wouldn't have a clue because I was out of it for days. So there you go. Now, let's talk about what's happening for the rest of the week. Oh, let me get my pen ready. Now, you know we are getting our gorgeous pin cushion tomorrow with a little needle sticking out there. That's coming up tomorrow. Friday! What's happening on Friday, guys? We are announcing the winner. Oh, let's get this right. Announcing the winner for the 15,000 subscriber giveaway. Now, I don't know who the winner is yet because I don't spin the wheel, not this wheel, another one I'll tell you about in a minute. I don't spin that until midday this Friday. Midday 01 this Friday because the cutoff time was 12 p.m. this Friday, the 11th of February. You still have Wednesday night, Thursday night. You have 2 more sleeps. So you literally have 2.5 days to enter that giveaway. There is no excuse. That giveaway has been there for, I don't know, last Friday. What is that, 5 days, 6? My sick day, my day that I was sick. That's funny. That was the day I was really ill. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was the Tim Tams. I didn't eat them. I didn't eat them. They're still sitting over there. That was the day I was pretty ill. And yeah, so I don't know how I uploaded that video, but there you go. It's done. Oh, I think I did the video on Thursday. I did it on Thursday. I didn't do anything Friday because I got sick and I was supposed to put part 2 of this on Friday. See, right over my head. I have no idea what happened last week. Can't tell you. So what I do when I do the winner of that giveaway, I get onto the YouTube, what's it called? Comment tracker. Let me have a drink, guys, in my gorgeous cup that the lovely Jody man, one of our subscribers here who's on our live, did give me for my birthday. Or was it Christmas? Birthday. This one was a birthday. No, this one was Christmas. The birthday was the pretty as a peacock blanket cup. I'll talk about that in a minute too. Cheers. Or was it the other way around, Jody? No, that was it. That was Christmas. Get it right, Mary. So we will be doing our Middle Earth, and if you haven't answered the question for the 15,000 subscriber giveaway, I will pop a link for that video in the description box down below of this video after the live. Once the winner has been announced, I will delete it off this video. So if you're looking for it after the 11th of Feb, don't, because it won't be there. The video will still be up on YouTube. You can have a look and see who the winner was, but it won't be on our in our description box down below. Let's get rid of that thing. Unbelievable. Oh, you did. Good, Middle Earth. And I actually haven't had a look. I've been flicking through them, and I haven't actually seen all of them, so I can't tell you who has subscribed and who hasn't. So who has subscribed, let's say, who has left a message, who hasn't. I did look at some areas. The idea was I want to do something with that, and I'm going to talk to you about that after I'm going to tell you on the winner of the giveaway on that day. I'm going to do something with all those details that I get from you guys. What? It's going to have something to do with the future. I'm not telling you now. I should have kept my mouth shut. I've been thinking about it over the past few months, and I thought this is a question I want to ask so that we can do something very exciting after the 15,000 subscriber giveaway. Yay. Oh, hello, Sherry. Hello, you're late. Yes, you are. Doesn't matter. It's all good. You're here. That's all that matters. All right. Now I've got two things to do here. I've got 2 pages. We've talked about that. We've talked about Valentine's Day. We've talked about... No, we haven't talked about that. We've talked about the giveaway. Yes, we have one more thing to talk about. All right. And let's try. See how tired I am. 10 or 15 minutes ago, 27 minutes ago, I mentioned that the wheel is going to change as of next week. This Saturday will be the same. Exactly the same. But as of next week, it's going to change. And why is it going to change, I hear you ask? Because, I'm going to try and wind this up. There you go. Oh, it's not going to work. Let's just do that. See that beanie right there? Hi there. I'm going to bring it back down again. Hello. I don't like this. It's too far away with the table in front. That beanie right there and the miniature newborn version of it. What? Don't you love it? Oh, well, she's not wearing very much. I do apologise. Excuse me. But there you go. The miniature newborn version of that beanie are going to be on the wheel along with a few other patterns that are going to be paid patterns on my website. But check it out. I can think she's so beautiful. It needs a good clean. It's been around a long time. It needs a clean, but it also needs that beanie to be a little bit loose. I find that beanie a little tight. Like I did the adult beanie tight, but this one here, you can see how there's far too many gaps in this because I've done the actual beanie itself too tight. And I think I have 25 V-stitch clusters across, and this is double crochet V-stitch, not normal V-stitch. You've had double crochet V-stitch is just 2 double crochets in the same stitch, and we've skipped 2 per row. She needs clothes. I know, Bonnie. You know what? I can dressmake. So can you believe it? I can dressmake, and I'd rather crochet. I'm going to make her something. She needs clothes. Her name is Marge, by the way. My daughter named her Marge. I think her eyes should be purple. It'll match my top better. But there you go. Now, I find this beanie was a little tight, and if I put my hand in there, it's really, really, and you don't want it too tight on newborn's head, yeah? So I will be redoing this pattern before it goes up on the website, and both these patterns will go up. It'll go up, firstly, as a single set on its own, or as a double set with Mum and Bub, or as a double set with Dad and Bub. Do you love it or do you love it? So these are the things that are going to happen over the next week or so, 2 weeks. Firstly, you'll see that. Then you will see our summer scarf. And you'll see a couple of winter items too, because these are the items that I'm creating for Bendigo Woolen Mills, or for, not Bendigo Woolen Mills, with Bendigo Woolen Mills for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. Now, you all know that I've booked in for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show on the 15, 16 and 17 of July. Yes, those are the dates I have booked in, and I will be there with my stand. If you are heading off to the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, please visit us there. Well Crochet Designs will be there, and if I'm not at the stand, it just means I've taken off to go check out a few stalls, go potty, that kind of thing. I'll go potty, I like that. How naughty am I? But it just means that I'm off for a few minutes and just let the lady, whoever's there at the stand, know, and they will call me and I'll come back to say hello. But I will be there 99.9% of the time. Unless I do need to go to potty, and that's different. You like that, potty? Now let's talk about, how naughty am I? Let's talk about that. So we're going to have patterns up on the wheel. We're going to have patterns up from now on, for the simple fact that I can't get stock out of the country. I'm struggling. And I went to the post office on Tuesday and delivered 4 items. 2 of them are still sitting in limbo. And I asked the lady what's happening with some items that I delivered on, or I posted on the 29th of January. Now, that was how long ago? Come on, someone help me out with math. 12 days, 13 days, something like that. And it hasn't left. It's still sitting somewhere. No one knows where it is. There's 2 items. They're sitting somewhere. They're in limbo. Nobody knows. So I'm a little bit worried about sending items out. I will send out those of you whom have already won something. It's really annoying me. See, this is why I don't like fringes. I'm so agitated by it. And so I will send out those of you who have already won something on the wheel. But as of next week, there will be patterns only, for the simple fact that I can't get anything out. Hello, Julie. Sorry you're late. Just about finished my top like you're wearing with Bendigo 8-ply purple cotton. And it's exactly the same then. You're going to be wearing the same as me. We could be like twins, Julie. That's been happening with me too, trying to get stuff I've bought. Look, I'm telling you now, guys, trying to get anything out of the country right now is really difficult. Look, it's not anyone's fault. It's the situation that we are in. So just bear with me on that one. At least with the patterns, I can email them to you. And these patterns will be for purchase on the website in a couple of weeks, or even the minute they go on the wheel, they'll actually be on my website for purchase, and I will put them on and let you know. I'll pop a little disclaimer up on our little community board, and you guys will have first choice of purchasing it, or you can just wait for the wheel. You never know, you may win it. Or what if you can't read patterns, Crystal? There's not much I can do about that. I just can't get gear out of the country. Like I said, if anyone wins today or anyone wins on Saturday, I will send those 2 parcels out. Fingers crossed that you get them. That's all I can say. But after that, I just can't do much about it. It's one of those things. And there's one lady here. I'm not going to tell you her name because she may not want me to mention. She has ordered things on my website. I think it was maybe August. I can't even remember now. It's been so long. September. They're still sitting here. They're still sitting in my craft room because we can't get anything into her country. So there's nothing we can do about it. You know, it's one of those things, Crystal, where I just can't, I've got no control over right now. So at this stage, I'm going to change to patterns only for a little while until I work out the postage issue. And I will work it out. Like it will sort itself out. But I'm going to give the post office, apart from other people doing the same thing, give the post office a bit of a break for a few weeks. They've got a backlog. Like I said, 2 parcels sitting at the post office since January the 29th. Now, it might be those countries are not taking mail, so they're just still sitting there. Now, I live in Glenroy, and these people who purchased live in the US. So there you go. I think they live in the US. I can't remember now because it's so long ago. I went on the January the 9th, and I delivered 2 UKs, 2 US, 1 France. Oh, I can't remember the other one. New Zealand. But the New Zealander, she got hers, so that's okay. But I suppose that's because we're next door neighbours, that kind of thing. But the rest, they're still sitting in limbo. And there's nothing we can do about it. You know, I just have to sit and sit and sit and sit. So there you go. Just a little lighter than your, but happy to be your twin. Oh, okay, a little lighter than mine. Yes, okay. It's a light pink, the light purple. I see what you mean. Yep, it's a brighter purple. Yep, I gotcha. That's smart. At this stage, it is a little bit smart. I can't do much about it, Bonnie. There's nothing I can do. I'm thinking you're talking about me. I am, Jody. I didn't want to mention your name because I wasn't sure if you wanted it mentioned. But the lovely Jody purchased items on my website, and I feel really bad because I can't get them out to her. And we may organise another way for her to get them, and that's okay. But for some people who are waiting from your country and you're waiting for items to come in, they're just not leaving the state, let alone the country. So just be prepared for things not to come for 7 months, 8 months, maybe a year. I'd love to say some people are getting them within 2 or 3 weeks, and I don't know how they're getting them, and their next door neighbours not. So don't ask me. Don't ask me. Truly don't get it. Hello, Jeannie, lovely Jeannie. Hello. I would be greatly to get a pattern so I could learn to read one. Thank you very much. That's lovely of you, Julie. I checked and was told Australia doesn't have any planes coming to Ireland. That's the thing, Jody. That's the thing. Only choose people from Australia for all competitions. That's a bit hard, Karen. It's really hard right now. It's not fair on everybody around the world. Mine arrived last week. Thank you. Oh, Claptrap, that's great. I noticed that. I got a little notification saying yours and another UK arrived last week. So you both got yours, luckily. You did. It sounds great to me. Yes. Thank you, Bonnie. I understand. Thank you, Crystal. I get mine from anywhere, but it might take a month sometimes. Look, I can handle a month, but I'm telling you now, I've had 2 items sitting at that post office since January the 29th, and they're not going to leave anytime soon. And I, for the life of me, can't remember. I think it's the US parcels, which is weird because I have plenty of US parcels going. Hello, Michelle from Mosaics. Hello, hello. Or Michelle Mosaics. Hello. So there you go. But look, don't quote me on it at this stage, guys. Let's just say today's winnings will go out, and Saturday's winnings will go out. So, you know, don't stress too much about that. You're welcome. Like, my 2 cents is really needed. Oh, oh, you're funny. You're funny. Look, that just wanted to let everyone know that's what's happening with the wheel. You were joking, were you, Karen? You're a very naughty joker. I can't do that to the rest of the world. I love the world. I want to grab my whole hand around it and give a cuddle. You know what? I wished everybody loved the world the way I do. Sometimes even love those naughty people. I want to smack them, but I do love them. But I got your back. Thank you, Bonnie. Your 2 bob, as we say here in Australia, is worth it. We love to hear your ideas, Bonnie. It's all good. So the lovely Karen has decided that I'm not shipping anywhere around the world, just to Australia. Oh, Karen, very naughty. I had my hair cut last week and donated a 10-inch braid to Wigs for Us. That's fantastic, Paula. Way to go, you. Well done, hun. Crystal, I can't read patterns either, but I purchased Mary's patterns and they are easy to understand, just like her tutorials. Thank you, Raylene, for that. I try to keep, at this stage, I'm trying to keep my patterns basic. Now, I know the V-stitch beanie, that can actually be a tad, it looks easy, and it's easy for about, I don't know, this row right up to there. After that, this gets all technical and can get a little confusing when reading the pattern. Yeah, it can get confusing, and I actually confused myself when I was when I was writing it up. I wrote it up on that one, and then I reprinted it and read it slowly and did that one as a newborn size instead of doing that one. And that's what confused me. So what I'm going to do is type up 2 different sizes. I just assumed it'd be the same, but it's not because they're different. The sizes not only are different, but the actual V-stitches in the round, they come across differently. I think this was 25 V-stitches, and I can't remember what's in that, but it'd be a lot more because obviously our head circumference is different. So it changed the way the pattern was supposed to decrease. So that was the mistake I made. So I've got to go in there and do some editing a little bit more. I'm sending the pattern to a girlfriend of mine who's actually a very good crocheter, and she's going to be testing the pattern. Once we get it tested, I will have it up on my website. So you're probably looking about a week and a half. So on the wheel, it'll be there. I'm already sending the pattern off to someone else who decided last week not to take the yarn or whatever it is I was on the wheel for her. She said to me, Mary, I wouldn't mind that V-stitch pattern if you've got it. And she gave me a bit of a boost to get that V-stitch pattern going. And I spent all day yesterday playing with it. So there you go. I didn't just spend all day yesterday. I spent the rest of the morning today as well. I did the baby beanie yesterday and spent all morning playing around with it. So I'm going to have to change it again. But once that's done, I'll send it off for testing, and then we're good to go. My second time I've donated. I love kids so much. That's great, Paula, as we all should do. Because at the end of the day, I know it's a silly song, but they are our future. Children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. But, it's true. It's a reality. Without them, you're going to have nothing in the future. Anyway, that's just my opinion. And obviously, what was her name's opinion? Now, I'm itchy. I reckon it's because I picked this guy here up. It's acrylic. I picked it up. And now I'm so itchy. They so needed that. It lifted them up so well. That's good. That's good. Oh my gosh, I'm so itchy, guys. Okay. So now that I've talked about the wheel and everything else, let's get back to what's happening this week. Now, you know for a fact that we are getting our pin cushion tomorrow. Oh, our beautiful and Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day accidentally pin cushions tomorrow. I am going to have a St. Patrick's Day item, so don't stress. I just accidentally used the green, so there you go. Doesn't matter. So now you got 2. I got 2. You haven't. I've got 2. You can have 2. But there you go. So that's happening tomorrow. That's coming tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow, or later tonight. Definitely tomorrow. Forget about tonight. I don't even know why I'm saying it. Definitely tomorrow. And Friday... Yay, our giveaway. We are doing the giveaway. As you know, I get really excited doing the giveaway, but come Saturday morning, I'm going to be very grumpy. So you guys are going to have to make me laugh Saturday morning. Because after a giveaway, I tend to have like a real downer because I think, oh no, I gave that beautiful person all this wonderful gear, but nobody else got anything and I feel sad for them. And so I go into a little grumble bottom person. You like that one? And I get all sooky lala. So you guys are going to have to make me real happy on Saturday. Saturday. We say Saturday here. We just cut it short, as you do. Pin cushion tomorrow. Giveaway Friday. Get excited. Live Saturday. And on Monday, we're getting Mile a Minute. Table runner. And you know what? I'm saying that, but I actually haven't started it. Oh, I've never started recording. It's not going to be a big table runner anyway. I'm going to make it small, and I'm going to say to you guys, right, if you want yours a bit bigger, this is what I want you to do. If you want to make a blanket, go ahead and make it another 10 sets or whatever else I use to call it, because I haven't decided what I'm going to call it yet. Shawls, sets, whatever. It depends on what I use. Because you can really do it with anything, but I think we'll be using it with the shells, yeah? 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. I think, don't quote me on it because I haven't played with it yet. I'm guessing. And I will let you know how many rows to make yourself a table runner or to make yourself a blanket. And I will have like a really small table runner for my, maybe I'll use it for this table here. Now this table is probably that big. I don't know, 60 centimeters. It's like a double ruler size. And I'm guessing 60, might be a little tiny bit more, 64 centimeters. Don't know what that is in inches. US guys, you know what that is in inches. But we might make it for this table just for fun. Yeah, may as well. I'll do it for this table. Yep. And I'll take a photo in here if I can. The lighting in here is not crash, which is why I use lights. I don't know how they'll go in the photos, but we'll see. And we're doing the table runner on Monday. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And that's that really for Monday. And Jody, guess what? You're going to get excited. I'm excited thinking about it. Thursday. This Thursday. Pretty as a peacock blanket is coming. Okay, I've lost everything. Oh, I did lose a lot of chat. Oh my Lord. Look at that. Here we go. Look how much I've, oh my gosh. Okay. Kaz came in. Hello, Kaz. Look how far back I go. Oh my gosh. Crystal. No, Crystal, I can't read patterns. I just said that one. Yes. Oh, by the way, everyone, Lincraft has 40% off all yarn. Lincraft is our large chain here, everyone. Fellow wowers, Kaz. Yes, hello. We said hello, Kaz. Hello. K1 and K2 are in the house. I'm the opposite. I can't follow charts. Okay, I can follow charts. Paula, that is wonderful. Yes, she's a good girl, our Paula. Okay, Paula, awesome. Yes, everybody loves our lovely Paula. Okay, I missed a lot, didn't I? Oh my dear. Mile a minute, yes. Dining table runner or coffee table. I think at this stage coffee, Bonnie, because I'm trying to fit everything in and catch up while I've been a bit unwell. So I might just make it a coffee table. But I will let you know if you want to make yours larger, this is what you need to do. Never crocheted a mile a minute project, Paula. Honestly, I don't like them. But I'm going to do them just for our table here. Jody, woohoo! We're very excited, Jody. I've just made a corner-to-corner table runner, so I'm looking forward to seeing the mile a minute one you will be doing. Okay, yes, thank you, Julie. I thought that peacock had died. Oh, you're hilarious, Bonnie. Yay, hello, it's coming. Hello, Noni Nor. Hello, lovely Noni Nor, the beautiful Noni. You're late, Kiki. Yes, you are, honey. Hello. We missed you. I've just been to Lincraft yesterday and got some yarn. Did you? Definitely a 40% off. I didn't know that until today. I actually got onto Spotlight to see if their sale was still on, and I don't think it is. And whilst I was there, I thought, oh, let me check out Lincraft. And yay, the sale, 40% off. So we better go for a drive tomorrow, hey? I shouldn't. I missed that laughter. Thank you, Noni. I'm back at least. Did you tell everyone about for what? What was that, Bonnie? What are you talking about? Oh, my gosh. Bonnie, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? She's confusing me. I'll get me laughing though, at least. So we are starting. Don't tell anyone that I did go there. Oh, well, it's too late now, Julie. I only think 15,000 people know. It's all right, not many. The shirt you're making. The shirt I'm making. This shirt, you mean? Bonnie, you've confused me. The singer. Oh! Oh, right over my head, Bonnie. Right. Are we talking about, Mr. Harry Styles? But I'm not going to say that online. I'm not going to discuss that live, Bonnie. If anybody want to know something about Mr. Harry Styles, about what Bonnie said before, 4 of them, you need to ask Bonnie. On Instagram, send her a private message. Look, I don't talk about those sort of things live, Bonnie, but there you go. Well, it was hilarious. Now, if you didn't know, for those of you who don't know this, I'm a Harry Styles fan, and I think more of a Harry Styles crochet fan than his music. But I do like the Watermelon Sugar song. Well, you better ask Bonnie. In fact, read her little note that she said a little bit further back. Go back and have a look at what she said. Something about Mr. Harry Styles, and what she said was not my idea of a conversation, but there you go. All right. So Mile a Minute Table Runner coming on Monday. And obviously the business day, Tuesday, live Wednesday, and Pretty as a Peacock Part 1 Thursday. Oh, are you excited? Listen to me. I'm screaming here. It's very exciting, guys. And we've been talking about it for a very long time. I've been talking about it for a very long time. And it's definitely coming. Now I need a drink because I'm very dehydrated. Cheers. Nice water. Guys, guess what? We're going to spin the wheel. Why? I don't even know why everything's so crooked today. It must be the way I've got the stand. Yeah, there it is. All right, so are we ready to spin this wheel, guys? Now, remember, today and Saturday is the last days you'll be getting products for the wheel. After that, they become patterns, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Wait a minute, let's pop that on asterisk right there. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Oh, that doesn't sound very healthy. That little flicker thing sounds like it's breaking. Crystal, the lovely Crystal. What have you won today, Crystal? You have a choice today. Firstly, congratulations. Secondly, you have a choice to either, well, don't get this one. I'll give you another one. Either grab one of these or one of these. This particular one here, either one of these items you can have. Now, I will send you colors of the ones that I have of these if you like, a picture, and you can pick one, or you can just choose this one here. This is the last one I have in stock that hasn't been unraveled. They're the ones I've unraveled, so I can't give you those. But there you go. So, Crystal, please private message me either on Instagram or Facebook, somewhere where we can send a nice private message to each other. Do not do it publicly, guys. Please, no matter what you do, don't do it publicly. Everything when it comes to your personal details must be done privately. All right? I don't want to see anyone's. I had to tell this one lady once, actually, I think I deleted it for her, that she popped a public message up of her address, her phone number, her email, the whole thing. The whole thing was right there. I had to delete it all. And then I had to send her a private message via email and say, whoa, what have we done? So don't send your private details publicly. Make sure they're on what you call a PM, private message, or what's the other one called? IM, Instagram message or something. I don't know what they're called. They've got all these names these days. I just can't keep up with them all. But send me a private message and I will message you the colors for the Abbey Road, and you can choose which color you'd like. Now, we've sent quite a few Abbey Road out, over the past few weeks. Lots of Abbey Roads have gone out. It seems to be the most favorite color that people are choosing are either this one here or the red. It's actually not really a red. It's kind of like a maroon, if you will. Have I got one here? I have one here to show you. But it seems to be, I have one here because I have a whole 10, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 10 of these. What does that mean? Does it mean we're making something? What? Maybe. That's the red. It's actually not, that's not the red, is it? That's the maroon. That's like a brown. Where's the other red? I have another red somewhere. But there's the gold. Oh, that might be it. I can't remember. But these are the two popular ones that everybody seems to be wanting when I send them the photos. One person wanted the cream or the beigey kind of. It's not cream, it's beige. The rest chose those two. Oh, we did get a couple of blues. That was in the past. But mostly those two colours. So very interesting. It's a bit like brick red. Yeah, it's a bit like, yes, you're right, actually, Kiki. It's a very brick red. So it's possible that those two are the ones sitting at the post office right now. I had a chat with the post office. She can't even tell me why they're not there. They're there, but not there. So I don't know what's going on. When I learn to use Instagram, I'll tag you in my top. It's finished. I love it, by the way. Julie, you can also post it on our Facebook page if you like. or on any one of your pages that you may be in. Just make sure you let me know where it is so I can have a look at it. But our Facebook page, you can actually post your own picture on our page. So that's good. It allows you to do that and gives me an opportunity to see it. I'd be happy with anything purple. Okay. Okay, I don't think either of them come in purple. Sorry about that, Middle Earth. And that's all I've got in this colour. But in these ones, actually Middle Earth and you didn't win. I had to think about that. Crystal won, but there you go. I think it just being conversational. Shall do. Yeah, get a chance, Julie. Have a look. See if you can do it. If you can't, don't stress, you know. But it's worth a try. Yeah. The temperature blanket is up to date. I know, I saw that. If you haven't been on our Facebook page or anywhere near Karen Beaton's page or somewhere, she's put a picture up of her temperature blanket. Now, ours is just sitting here. I don't even know why mine's sitting here. This is where I got to on the last tutorial we did. We did altogether 28 rows. 28 rows. Let's try 28 squares. We did 28 squares, and you could have gone off on your own and kept joining yours, or you could have joined me in that 2-week break, and we were going to do the next 28 squares and finish up right till the 3rd of February. And that's what I was going to do, and then do it monthly after that. But the lovely Karen has just gone ahead, Speedy Gonzalez, and done it herself. And that's fantastic, Karen. And she's gone ahead and done up to date, which is further than the 3rd of Feb. Anyway, but there you go. So the next video for this blanket, which is not coming up for another 2 weeks yet, you will see all of our rows put together to date. And I will try. I've actually washed and blocked. No, I'm telling a lie. I've washed and blocked it. They're still sitting on the blocking mat for like 3 days. They're just sitting there since, no, 4. Sitting there since Thursday. It was Friday I got sick, and then I forgot all about them, and they've just been sitting there. So they're going to be pretty straight by the time I get to them, squares. Not that it makes a difference. But there you go. And so I'll be putting those together in a couple of weeks, and then I'll say to you, right, once a month on the 1st February, not February, 1st Thursday of every month, we will get together in the last 5 minutes of our first Thursday. You will get some information on that blanket and what we're up to and what we're doing. Yeah. So that's what I decided to do. Instead of doing a whole video on it, we'll see. It depends on how big our first Thursdays are. I don't think they're going to get very big now. I think I'm going to try and keep them as short as possible. Maybe the only time they'll get bigger is when we're introducing a blanket or something large, or even Easter coming up. We've got to get ready for that. Oh my God, what a lot of things to do. I'm doing something very different for Halloween this year. No, it's not different. It's the same, very similar to the first Halloween funny video we did this year, 2 years ago, when I told a little story about crochet related items. So very similar to that, but different. Ooh. So I'm preparing a little earlier for that. Not that early, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm already thinking about Halloween. We're in February. Halloween, how many months away? We just get so excited thinking about Halloween. I start thinking about Halloween the day after Halloween's finished. I really start thinking of next year. Oh, what can I do? Oh, I'm like this the whole time. I'm already starting to think about Christmas. So my mind runs a million miles an hour. When I was doing these two, I wasn't even looking at, well, not this much, because this one I was doing a tutorial with. When I was doing this one, I wasn't even looking at it. Oh, what can I do with that? Oh, I can do that with that. Oh, was it working? Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm all over the place, and that's what happens. It's hilarious. All right, so what have we got here? I missed all the chat. You're saying you're happy with any shade of purple. Yes, Middle Eastern. Where do you get Middle Eastern from? Middle Earthen. I think I say that all the time. Middle Earthen. Earthian. Mine is now 60 squares. Oh, already, Karen. That's fantastic. Just went and had a look. That's amazing. Yeah, she's done all right, our Karen. She's all right. We like our Karen. All good, Crystal. I'm glad. Okay, I'll move that out the way. Mine are washed and blocked, ends woven in, or ready for the next tutorial. Great, Julie. That's coming up not this week, probably next week, end of next week. Just noticed your nails matched top. So cute. Yeah, I actually planned it, Kiki, when I went to get my nails done last week. I took the top with me. I said to the fella there, Charlie, it's his name, Charlie. Charlie, help me out. I need this color. And he found it for me. So he was very good. Charlie is the fellow on the at the desk, and all his beautiful ladies work for him. And when he gets busy, he gets in there and does some work as well. He's such a good boy. So I should say man. He's a grown man. And he actually found the right color for me. I couldn't find it. So there you go. Okay. I do a square a day, so I done yesterday's as the wee site. Not sure what you mean there. Yep. Not a red drink, purple one. Maybe. Funny, maybe. I love that Halloween video. That was a bit silly. It was Paula, but it was funny. And yours truly had too much red drink, and I couldn't understand. Well, couldn't understand all the mistakes I was making. And then I realized how much of that red drink I had, which was lovely. But a little bit too much yummy in there. What? Website I use doesn't put the maximum temperature up until late. Okay. Well, what I do, and I'm trying to look at my phone. It's actually there. I'm using my phone to record today. What I do is I've got a Google page opened up on my phone, and it says today's temperature. And during the day, I refresh it. And if it stays the same a lot during the day, then I write that temperature around 6 or 7 o'clock after the 7 o'clock news. I'm sorry, let's try 6 o'clock news. After the 6 o'clock news, I flick it again, refresh it. And if it's the same all day, I write that temperature down. Sometimes it changes because they realize, whoops, I got it wrong, let's change it. And I usually write that down. Or I usually hear it on the 6 o'clock news. If I watch the news, because I've been avoiding it lately. I've been sick anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's the excuse I'm using. Really don't like watching the news. And so I just refresh the page occasionally, and the weather doesn't change, so I keep it that temperature. If I forget, I go into past temperature on, I don't even remember the website. I think it was BOM website. I could be wrong. No, I think it was Bureau of Meteorology. Yeah, well, it is. It's a BOM site, I think. Bureau of Meteorology. Is that right? Did I say it right? Anyway, it's the weather site. And I typed in temperature for February, and it just gives me the last, 7 days. Because I've already done January, so I'm okay. Everyone needs to let their hair down sometimes. Oh, what have I missed? I don't blame you too much. News is depressing. It's funny because quite a few years ago, I used to like writing. I still do. I don't flash it as much as I used to, yeah. But I used to like writing lots of poetry, lots of little stories, and that's why you get some of the funny tutorials you see, because I write those and I think, what am I going to do with them? So I change them a little bit to turn them into crochet related items, and that's how they become funny videos. Now, I was going to ask a friend of mine if she wanted to get into it, but I wanted to write a magazine, just a local Gazette thing, and pop it in our local newsagents, and just call it the Good Magazine, where it's just for good news, right? But I didn't want it to turn into something, people to complain about it. I didn't even want the fact that the newsagents might even reject it because it's not a professional magazine, that kind of thing. So I thought, no, we'll just leave it. But I was going to do that. I literally was, and I was going to ask a friend because I know she likes writing as well, and I was going to ask her if she'd get into it. Then I was going to send some of them out in post boxes just to see what people's reactions are. And I thought, it seems like a lot of work. So I never did it, but that was going to be the Good Magazine. That's what it was going to be called. I didn't do my homework on it, so I don't know if such a thing existed. I just thought it would be fun to try, and then never did it. So instead, if anything, if I was going to write something, I wouldn't call it the Good Magazine. I'd call it the Fun Magazine, where it's everything about fun. Nothing about bad news, because the world is sick of bad news. The whole world is sick of bad news. We want some good stuff now. Get rid of all the rubbish and bring in the good stuff. Good stuff, yeah. Okay, the BOM site is what I use. Yes, okay. Don't use a BOM app. I quite often, quite often says raining 24/7 when there's not a cloud in sight. Sounds like a song. Not a cloud in sight. I just Google what was the temperature today in Bendigo and Celsius, and it just comes up. Oh, you're a Bendigo girl. You're my best friend. I'm moving in with you, Julie. You know that, don't you? I am being a week late on temperature blanket. Take your time. You know what I say, Noni Nor, lovely Noni Nor. The temperature's not going anywhere. I mean, this world might one day go somewhere the way we're going, but the weather for the year is not going anywhere. Just do a backlog, do it daily. I admit to popping on my phone the date, the date and the temperature. And then when I get a chance, I write it on the calendar, right? I don't actually sit there every day, right? Do it that way. No, I just do it once a week, once a month. I have an inventory day where I spend the whole day just packing things up on a table and going through each section and looking at them thinking, oh gosh, I promised this, it's still not done. Oh gosh, what have I done here? Or yay, this is finished, let's pop it away in a tub. So I do have an inventory day. That is usually Friday night. It's not a day, it's a Friday evening, and I do that in this room here because I like to clean it all up for Saturday mornings live. That usually happens on a Friday, which is why I am more refreshed on a Saturday morning. I know exactly what I want to talk about. Sometimes Wednesdays I'm a little confuzzled. Confuzzled? This is a word my daughter made up. Confused and puzzled at the same time. When she was very young, she said, oh, you look confuzzled, Mum. So I get a little bit confuzzled and I'm all over the place on a Wednesday. But usually on a Saturday, I'm totally organised because the room is sorted out the day before. Today I was able to do it because this week, because I was unwell, I didn't do much crochet, so not a lot was left lying around, so I was able to clean up the room. But usually it's a Friday, and I clean the room out, I clean the table and my workstation, I clean all the projects to make sure that everything is completed or almost complete, and if nothing's complete and something needed to be completed like 6 months ago, I pop it right at the top of the pile. And then I come back and talk to you. And that's a little bit about two things. One, the Pretty as a Peacock blanket, which you know is coming Thursday. Very exciting. Definitely coming Thursday because you know what? As we speak, I actually have recorded all of part 1. I did that a long time ago. I'm recording part 2 as of tomorrow. But you won't get part 2 for a few weeks yet. Okay? Because it's going to take me days to record now because the blanket gets, the bigger it gets, the longer it takes me to finish a row, the longer it takes me to say, right, head off on your own and do this row, meet me back here once you're done. Well, I have to do the row, pop the video on the package, edit it, get it ready, then come back and do the second row. Otherwise, I don't know where I am, Arthur or Martha kind of thing. So that's definitely coming on Thursday. The other thing that was supposed to have been finished is our Granny Square Shrug. Now, we've already done that in the past, but your sweet, wonderful person that you love looking at on our lives, she deleted it. And so, yeah, she's real clever like that. And she's deleted quite a few, and they're gone, and I had to try and upload them back on again. I think I went to delete 3 videos. I tell a lie. And so up the top it says delete 1 or delete all, and I press delete all. So that whole 13 videos or 14 videos or whatever they were in a row, gone. And then it said, are you sure? Because this is irreversible. You won't be able to reverse this. No, I'm sure. Gone. See ya. Oh. Whoops. And then I said, wait, where's that video? Wait, where's that? Oh, what? And they all went. So it's taken me a while to get them all back up again. And there's a couple I'm not even going to put back up. I'm just going to leave them where they are. Probably weren't good enough in the first place. Did I say that out loud? So there's a couple I'm going to leave where they are, but the rest, the important ones are up there. And they're roaring and ready to go. So one is waiting. And that's that Granny Square Shrug. I am actually 3/4 of the way through making the square. Once I finish that, we will be able to upload it. I think I had put it on for this Monday, but because I'm lying, let's say the first Monday in the 4th week of February, but because I got sick, I'm pushing everything further back, which means the beanie for the man in your life is not happening on the Friday anymore. It's actually happening on that Monday where the Shrug should have been. So we'll definitely going to get that beanie done that day. You know, we'll push the Shrug a little bit further. I've got the first stash busting project happening on the last Thursday of this month. It is a small project, so it's not something that will take long. So we might be able to fit that in. If we don't, well, you know, that's life. And Pretty as a Peacock, I put down for that actual last, no, it wasn't. I put down, I'm so confusing myself. The big stash busting project for the last Friday of the month, which is before, it's the 25th. It's not exactly the last Friday of the month. Well, it is. It's not the last day of the month. So that's happening on the 25th. Now, if we run out of time and we're behind, I'll pop it on the Monday, the 28th. So that way you still get it in February, and then we're up to date in February. We're up to date in February. Can you believe it? If I don't get sick again. I tell you what, this sickness thing, it's driving me nutty this year. I just want to go back to the, oh, here we go. Let's have a look at February. We're going to do Valentine's. Yes, some patties. Pretty as a Peacock, mile a minute. Man, beanie for man. And then I put a funny video. So we may not get a funny video in February. It may not come till March. So there you go. Very interesting. Very interesting. So there you go. Have I missed all the chat again? I'm such a naughty girl. I missed a lot. Oh, I missed a lot of chat. Hello. Oh gosh, I did. No, I'm 5 weeks late. Don't worry about how late you are for the temperature blanket, because you've got all year to make. All year. And what you do is you pick a day or a couple of days or a weekend that you've got to yourself and just sit, relax, watch a few movies. They can be done right in front of the TV. Seriously, that's why I kept the piece small, and I kept it as a square, a tiny square on purpose, so you can finish it in no time. Yeah. Middle Earthen says, I'm terrified of doing temperature blanket. Why, Middle Earthen? Is it because you're worried that you're going to run out of enthusiasm? Is that what it is? I know a lot of people do that. And 2 throws and a hat and a table runner. Bonnie, don't stress me out. Good job, Bonnie. She's a very cheeky Bonnie. You have been busy. She's very busy. I don't know how she does it. She fits it all in. Taught my friend how to make a heart blanket. That's nice. Sorry, autocorrect. All good, Crystal. No worries. Therapy for you. Yes. Understand auto thing. Yes. Don't you love autocorrect? Yep. My temp blanket is up to date. I'm making a stash buster blanket with 2 strands of yarn and a K-hook. Well done, Paula. I'm 3 days behind on my temp blanket. You're better than me, Crystal. Oh, well, Paula, that's great. She's fantastic, our Paula. Hammer gets cold. Yes, treatment. Yes, we know. Running out of yarn, especially right now with stock being so low. Well, this is true. And you know what? It looks like I have a lot of yarn here, but it's never the yarn that you need. It's always the way. I was so stressed it helped you. Yes, it does. It does help you to relax. It's always the yarn that you need that you don't have. And you think, what? And you have to go shopping and there's nothing there. If you have a local store, like we have both Spotlight and Lincraft, big chains next to us, and they have plenty of yarn in stock, then that's okay. Sadly, they don't come on special very often. But when they do, you try to get in, and then it's not much on stock anyway. But if you have a store next to you, it's easier to get to. If you can't get to a store, it's really hard. It's like you just have to order online and hope for the best. And a lot of times those things just go missing. Or they stay at post offices for a month. Is that ever true? You never have what you need. Yes. And it's running over. Yep, and yep. That's right. All right, so let's talk about the giveaway again, just to let you know, guys, if you have not entered our giveaway, you must do that before this Friday, the 11th of February, and you must do it before midday, Melbourne, Australia time midday. Not your midday, our midday here, unless you're from Melbourne, then it's your midday. but midday Australian time, Melbourne, Australia time. Get in if you want to be a part of that giveaway. It's massive. You've got 3 packs in there. We're talking packs. We're talking the hook, scissors, sewing needle, pattern, yarn. You've got extra yarn. You've got patterns. You've got, I don't even know, knickknackies. And we've got some freebies in there too from the lovely Jody. Oh, Karen. And Raylene. I think that was it, the 3 of them. That's it. So 3 extra gifts that were not from me, but from our subscribers, people whom feel the need to give back to Wow Crochet Designs. And I thank you, whether you do that via a donation, via projects, via items such as this. Oh, thank you, Jody. And via, you know, anything that you do, via the super chats, whatever it is you do, sharing our videos, watching our videos, watching all the commercials, watching those commercials. I know they're annoying, but they help us here on the channel. Those, I don't get paid for every video I do. I get paid for every commercial you watch. So watch those commercials, guys. It helps keep the channel alive. It helps keep us buying yarn, and it just helps keeps us going. That's what it does. What day does daylight savings finish for you, Mary? I don't know. I believe from memory, I thought it was when we had Moomba weekend. So I'll get back to you on that one, unless some Melburnians are on. Type it in on Google, Melburnians. What day is our daylight savings? I'd say March, but I don't know exactly when. I think it's the Moomba weekend. But again, don't quote me on it. No one ever has to quote me on things because I don't know what I'm talking about half the times. April, is it? Oh, it's very long. Oh, wow. I was wrong. See, don't quote me on it. Don't you love it when you're wrong? No, I hate being wrong. But it happens. I'm not perfect. I wish I was. No, I don't. I don't really want to be perfect, because then imagine if you're always perfect. It'd be a pretty dull life, wouldn't it? You'd be bored. I would be bored if everybody said, you're right. No. Oh, okay, I'm right then. Now what? April wowzers. April wowzers. Yeah, it's a long way away. What are we in? February the 11th? No, that's not today. That's Friday. February what? The 9? What's my name? Ask me a harder question. Yeah, that's a long way away. It's about a month and a half, maybe, or just over a month. March and November for where I am. Okay. I'm perfectly mad. Hey, nothing wrong with us, Kiki. If it wasn't for us, let's do this. If it wasn't for us, people who are wacky and wonderful and like to do funny things, the world would be boring. I'm telling you, if everybody just sat at home like a little blob, it would be boring. You need people like us. Like, I tell you what, when I went out to do that videoing for the poncho, that was hilarious. It took me 40 to 45 minutes to set that up. I had the poncho ready. I was working up a sweat. It was just crazy. I had magazines. I had phones. I had everything. I didn't put a lot of the phone videos in where I was walking around with the phone. You didn't see that because they were a bit boring. But I had everything going, and I walked with a tripod to the park. I didn't even take the car. And people beeping horn and waving at me, and people coming out of their cars and staring, thinking, who is she videoing? I was videoing myself. And then I set up perfectly. Bang, out comes a rubbish man. Rubbish man, the rubbish truck, parks right in front of the camera, collects the rubbish bin with with his little, I don't know, hands, tongs, forks, whatever you want to call them, empties it out, puts it down, goes to the next bin, and I'm sitting there thinking, thanks very much. I had to wait 5 minutes for him to leave. So, well, it wasn't his fault. He was doing his job. I had to go out on bin collection, didn't I? Which was Monday morning. With our bin collection Monday mornings here. Actually, it's not. It's actually supposed to be Sunday night. But they don't get collected until Monday morning. And you know what? Usually they're collected a lot earlier. So what are my chances that day I decide to go out? I was still feeling unwell, which was worse. And I decided to go out to take some footage. And I was grumpy because I was unwell. And it's a good thing you couldn't tell in the video. Oh, such a good actress. I'm a bad actress. I was like this in the video. quite funny. So I had to cut the video up a lot. Too many times I had to cut the video up. There was a lot of footage done, and I think only maybe 30 seconds was worth keeping. Out of all that time that I was there, there were so many things that went wrong. I was going to keep the background noise in. You could hear traffic on the freeway though, so I thought, not really. And then you could hear the beeping of horns every time someone noticed me. Beep, beep, beep. They're waving at me. And they were, I was waving back like a duffer. But the world would be boring, Kiki, if they did not have people like us to keep them entertained. That would be boring, wouldn't it? Okay. I thought I was wrong once, but I was wrong. That's funny, Bonnie. The world would be lacking a lot. I know, right, Bonnie? We give so much to the world, Kiki and I. And that's just the two of us. There are other people like us. Look, you know, I figure with life, if you have to sit in the corner and sulk about every bad thing that goes wrong in your life, man, I would have been sulking since I was a newborn. I'm telling you, every second since I was a newborn, because bad things happen and you just have to, you know, chuck them in the back and leave them there. I was so grumpy when I got sick on Friday. I thought, oh, all I have to do is do this and do that. No, too grumpy, so grumpy. And then family came out and saw me on the couch at 4 p.m. asleep, and I could hear them talking in the background. She's asleep? What's going on? She never sleeps, period, let alone sleep during the day. And I was out after that. All I heard was, it's Sunday today. What? What happened to Saturday? Who took Saturday? And I got up, don't get me wrong. I got up, went to the, you know, the little potty area, and then went back to bed. That was it. There was no life for the whole weekend. It was a goner. It was just blah. But, you know, if I had to sulk about the fact that I was sick, I'd be sooking for days. My favourite pastime at the moment is singing and dancing at Woolies. I do that all the time. I thought that was just me, Kiki. As exciting as it gets at the moment. Give other people a laugh, though. I was in Coles one day. You would freak it out, Kiki, if you saw me. And I was looking for cat cans, which I got, cat food. But up the top, there were cat biscuits. And you know I'm only 4 foot nothing, 3 foot nothing. Let's get smaller even. And I'm looking up the top, and there was a song that came on, which was, It's Raining Men. Hallelujah. Right? So I'm like this. Imagine what people are thinking. It's raining men. And I'm trying to look at the cat biscuits thinking, how am I going to get them down? And when people are walking past me going, what's wrong with this weirdo? And I do it all the time, Kiki. I am the worst for singing in the supermarket. Singing, dancing, whatever. Sometimes when I'm walking, I do like a skip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip in the supermarket. Nobody knows that. Nobody says anything. I must be thinking, what a weirdo this lady is. Well, you know what? I get bored of being on my own, so I do it a lot because I'm always on my own. I don't mind my own company, right? But so yeah, I do it a lot. I'm so bad. I have another great grandbaby due in August. Very nice. I love little grandbabies. I love that song, and no Middle Earth, and it's hilarious in the supermarket though. They play that some great music now. I know, right? You're going to be making baby blanket booties and sweaters and everything. Yeah, I need to do some more baby gear on the channel, don't I, guys? Went to the store in leggings, t-shirt, slipper, and bathrobe. Oh, Crystal, that's hilarious. I would love to have been there to see that. Where do you shop? Let's go. I'll whip mine on, you put yours on. We could be twins. I don't care what I look like when I'm out. It's really bad. One day, because I don't usually leave the house without eye makeup, but that's the reality, right? But one day I did leave the house, and it was funny. This is before masks and everything, and I bumped into a parent because I used to work in a school in those days, and I bumped into a parent at the shop, and his son was looking at me like this. And I'm thinking, why is he staring? Because I wasn't wearing makeup yet. And he said, Mrs. Mary. I said, what? He goes, where's your glasses? I said, well, I hate to disappoint you, but I don't wear glasses. And he said, what's the black stuff you have around your eyes? It's gone. I said, well, it's definitely not glasses. That's eye makeup. Ah, he says. He's about 8 years old. Aren't children honest, right? And he says, I thought all this time they were glasses. Oh, don't you love kids? I love them. And so I got caught out that day looking like someone who they'd never seen before because I wasn't wearing my black glasses. Funny. I thought I was the only one. I love messing around and leaving the house doing weird stuff. More baby projects in blue. Okay, so it's a boy, is it, Paula? I couldn't imagine you grumpy. No, Jody, I'm telling you, you know what? You haven't seen me grumpy. You haven't seen me angry. Even I get shocked when I get angry. Like, who is this weirdo? None of my grandsons pick blue as their favorite color. Well, look, it depends. Like, she doesn't have to have blue. I do. Did I say Jody? I meant Julie. Sorry, honey. You know what it is? Your J is a purple. I think Jody's J is a purple. Oh, that's the excuse I'm using. No, I can be grumpy, Julie. I can. And actually, I have been. You should have seen me last year when they cancelled the Bendigo, the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. I was hoping the police would pull me over and say, what are you doing out after midnight? I was hoping, because I would have verbally told them what I was doing out after midnight. But I was so angry. I'm talking real angry, because you know what? I don't think I was angry for the fact that I'd lost thousands of dollars through this, as you do, right? I think it was more that I had spent day and nights for 6 months preparing. I did spend day and nights purchasing items for the actual show as well. But I had spent day and night working on projects, creating, crocheting, designing. The designing took so long. And I'd spent day and nights doing that, printing off patterns, getting testers to read them, getting ready for the show. I was super organized. I got it all set up before 5 o'clock, I think, before 4 o'clock even. I think it was before 3. I don't think it was midday. I can't even remember, but it was very early, right? And all I had to do was go to sleep and wake up the next morning. That was all I had to do. And I think it was more that I wasted all that time creating. Not so much the money. You know, your money comes and goes, right? It's gone. And you don't see it again, bad luck, right? But it was more the time that I could have spent at family fun days, functions, hanging out with my kids more. It was more that time that made me angry. Not so much the loss of money. The loss of money made me angry too. I did make a little bit back, not much. I did not make money back from what I spent there. What I did spend to go there, not what I spent there. And I lost so much last year. It wasn't even half funny financially. But it was more that I'd lost the time that I invested in it. Not so much losing that weekend. Like, that was a whole weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's 9 to 5 Friday, 9 to 5 Saturday, and I think 9 to 4 on Sunday. That's 3 days straight of full-time open doors, right? So 3 days straight of sales. And it would have made sales, lots and lots of sales, but probably not enough to, you know, support me, right? But at that time, it would have paid for everything, or most of it, right? But it wasn't that. It was the time that I lost. And I think that was more what made me grumpy. And I wanted so much to be pulled over. I said to my family, you will be collecting me from jail today, I'll tell you. Because if I get pulled over today, the poor police person is going to... Look, I'm sure the police would have understood, had a bit of a giggle at me too at the time. Or maybe not at the time, maybe the day later. But at that time, I was furious. And I was more sad, to be honest with you, for the farmers who lost lots on that for that weekend. It was a very sad thing for them because they got their sheep there. Their sheep are on show, they're selling or whatever they're doing. But, you know, it's a lot of work. They're coming from all over the country for that show to be cancelled that night. I can understand cancelling a week before. We still would have been grumpy. But allowing us to go there, set up, some poor farmer got all these sheep in his truck, drove them all the way to Bendigo. And I'm laughing, but it's not funny. And then the poor fella gets told, I'm sorry, see you later, turn your truck back, go away. What? But it was very unfair. So now if it happens again, Premier is going to get a knock at the door. Some lady with all her crochet gear. Here we go. It's all yours, Mr. Premier. Pay for me. Pay me. You can laugh about it now, but at the time, very grumpy. Was very, very grumpy. Okay, what have I missed? Oh, I missed all the chats. Here we go. Kids are brutally honest. I love them. They're honest. I love that they're honest. It wasn't me. Yep. Glad you're feeling better now. Yep. Love honesty. Yep. One loves yellow, one loves orange, and two love red, and one loves green. Oh, you got your hands full then. We benefited from all your preparation for last year. You did, Karen. I know you did. And there are a lot of people, look, and I give credit to some of our subscribers here on our channel here at Wow Crochet Designs. They went over to our website at www.wowcrochetdesigns.com and purchased items. And some people just made donations because they felt really bad for me. And I understand that. And I wished that I could have had the opportunity to have met quite a few of our subscribers that did say that they had booked hotels. That's another thing. People drove there on Thursday morning, booked the hotel Thursday night so they can wake up Friday morning. A lot of people did that just so they can meet us at Wow Crochet Designs. So I give our subscribers here on the channel at Wow Crochet Designs a big pat on the back for you guys who did head over to our channel, our website, and purchase some of those gear, some of the gear that I had at Bendigo, which didn't get sold, right? You wanted people as well after you finally got to be free. I know, right? It was annoying. By the way, I've made more stitch minders. Oh, have you? Stitch. Yes, I know what you mean. It was wrong. The town ripped y'all off. Look, it's not the town. It wasn't the town. It wasn't. And in fact, they made a massive loss because they had organised for people to stay the weekend. They had organised restaurants to fill up their restaurants because they knew that it was going to be packed. Hotels, they lost so much money because the hotel manager I was talking to that night, I was having a few drinks because I was so grumpy. And the hotel manager I was talking to, he was saying that he had purchased all this food because his hotel was packed with hundreds of people that were going to the show because it was relatively close. Yeah. And I couldn't get into that one this year. Couldn't get in. And it's 6 months away. So not for 5 months now. So I couldn't get into that hotel, but he said that he had to give all his food away to his staff because that weekend nobody was able to eat that food and it was going to be a write-off. It was either throw it in the rubbish bin or hand it out. So he actually handed it out to his staff. And it was really sad that he wasn't the only one that did it. Every hotel that had hundreds of people in for that weekend made a massive loss. The actual show made a massive loss. I believe they made a good $500 and something thousand loss. So look, it wasn't the town at all. In fact, the town really suffered because of it. Town, city, if you will. So it wasn't that. It was our premier who shut us all away and said, sorry, no show, no go, no show. What is it? No show, no go. That's it. That kind of thing. So people just put up with it. Okay. It was Sydney's fault. Yes, I know. Look, no, hang on a minute, Karen. We can blame. We can. But the fact is, he didn't have to do that weekend. He could have waited until Monday, you know. But he wanted to do it that weekend. Look, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go there anymore because I'm still stewing over. I don't want to stew over it anymore. I want to get ready for this year's Australian Sheep and Wool Show, and it's all good. I'm looking forward to it. Well, it's bad. Well, it was bad, Bonnie. Now let's hope. Better not happen this year. Yours truly, who you say you've never seen grumpy. Oh, you will see it if it happens this year. I'll get on the live and I'll be like, ah! I'll be screaming. And I'll pull that face. You know, the angry face. Can't do it now. But yeah, it was a big loss for everyone. So there we go. But I'll tell you what, we can stew over it. We can stew over it. Or we can get ready for this year. Yay. Which I'm getting ready for this year. Have a look at my little girl. She's not wearing any clothes. Sorry, guys. Check her out. We call her Marge. She has gorgeous blue eyes. But I think she needs green eyes because I like green eyes. And that's one of the beanies you will see at the show. It is going to be part of a set. There will be single patterns, but it'll also be part of a set as well. You'll also see some of the items at the show for sale. So I would have already completed a couple of beanies and you'll see those in packs. You'll see some booties as well. You'll see little things that I don't usually pop up on the channel. These are things I do outside of the channel, yeah? And they're usually commissioned projects, people who have purchased an item and I make them and I think, oh, it's really cute. So I make a second pair just for fun. And it goes in a little bag and I sell them when I have these little stall holding kind of things. Now, I was going to do some stalls this year. I haven't. I think maybe after Bendigo, I might go ahead and do some more stalls. So you may see me, and I will let you guys know here in Melbourne. You may see me pop up at, you know, big venues, or you may see me pop up at small venues just for fun. So I will probably be doing some stalls, but I'm going to wait till after Bendigo. I want to just get all my gear complete for Bendigo. What I missed? Look how much I missed. I just do that. I start talking and forget about the chat. What? We would all get them. Completely 180 change of attitude now, though. I know, right? I know, Kiki. What do you do? Y'all should have gotten compensated. Don't go there, Bonnie. It's gone now. Look forward. I know, Karen. Let's just look forward. Oh, you're going, are you, Bonnie? Oh no, you're saying goodnight to Paula. Is Paula going? Oh, what did I miss? Did I miss that? Oh, did I miss her? By the way, I've made more stitch markers. Yes, okay. Oh, did I miss Paula? I don't know. Was she supposed to go? I don't know. I'm confused. So guys, get ready for this week's giveaway. Let's just move forward. Let's get on with it. Get ready for this week's giveaway on Friday. Get ready to see this gorgeous piece tomorrow. And I want to make sure that gets out tomorrow because Valentine's Day is Monday. What? But I suppose I think being sick on the Friday put me back 2 days. So there you go. Oh, did she say she was going? Oh, good night, Paula. Oh, I missed it. Sorry, Paula. I don't know how I missed it. We will be doing the Love Heart pin cushion. Okie dokie. Time to go adult. You and cook dinner. Love you. See you all. I know. Same thing. That's what I'm doing now. Getting ready to head off. I just wanted everybody to know that I'm very appreciative of everything you do for the channel and the fact that we made our 15,000 subscribers as it is. It has me in awe because I didn't think I would have gotten past 500 subscribers. So getting to 15,000 subscribers is a massive milestone for me. It was a massive milestone to get to 1,000. You had to see me get so excited when I hit 1,000. It was like the end of the world. All good, same here. Fingers crossed it goes ahead this year. You may see that my surname has just been changed, but it's still me. Oh, okay. Thanks, Julie. You just want to confuse me, hun. Yeah, it's about 1:30 a.m. Yes. Julie, did you ever live in Port Melbourne? Oh, you guys make me laugh. You're so funny. Guys, I want to thank everyone for joining us today and for joining us on Saturday and get ready for Friday because the giveaway is happening Friday. You must enter before midday on Friday, the 11th of February. I will leave a link to that video that you need to enter in a description box down below. Don't enter here. You need to enter that video. You've got to watch the video, answer the question, and I will see you all on Friday. Well, I won't see you Friday. I'll have the winner on Friday, and that will go up probably about 4 or 5 p.m. Friday. Depends on how long it takes me to edit it. Oh, shouldn't have to edit. Look, if I just say I'm not editing the mistakes, bad luck, you have to put up with the mistakes. Then it won't take long to go up. But if I sit there and edit mistakes and do things, that's what takes long. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to watch our live on Saturday morning and cheer me up because I'll be sad after the giveaway, as you do. And I will see everyone in our tutorials. Ciao for now. Bye. Try to be good. Yeah. Oh, don't worry about being good. Bye. See you all.